Crime lurks in the shadows of every city, in every country. It comes in numerous forms, from petty theft to horrific violence. But some countries have disproportionately high crime rates, making them incredibly dangerous places to live or visit. Today, we'll delve into the top 10 most crime-infested countries on the planet. Prepare to be shocked and disturbed by the extent of lawlessness in these troubled nations. 10. South Africa. South Africa presents a heart-wrenching paradox. Breathtaking landscapes, diverse cultures, and a rich wildlife tapestry coexist uneasily with a disturbingly high crime rate. Violent acts like murder, rape, and carjacking cast a long shadow, creating a constant sense of unease. This troubling reality can be traced back in part to the social inequalities and racial tensions lingering from the apartheid era. These deep-seated issues have fueled a climate of desperation and lawlessness in certain areas. For travelers, this duality necessitates a heightened sense of awareness. Extensive research on safe neighborhoods, avoiding isolated areas at night, and staying vigilant in crowded spaces are crucial precautions when visiting this beautiful yet complex country. By taking these steps and exercising caution, visitors can experience the magic of South Africa while minimizing the risks. 9. Brazil. Brazil's vibrant spirit is undeniable. From the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue overlooking Rio de Janeiro to the infectious energy of carnival celebrations, the country pulsates with life and color. However, this captivating facade masks a harsh reality: pervasive crime. Favelas, the densely packed urban slums that house millions, are notorious hotspots for criminal activity. Drug gangs ruthlessly control these areas, with violence a constant threat. While Rio's beaches and the Amazon rainforest hold undeniable allure for tourists, venturing into these favelas is extremely dangerous. Even in major cities, tourists must remain constantly vigilant. Petty theft like bag snatching is common, and incidents of mugging, armed robbery, and even kidnappings can occur, especially in less touristy areas. It's crucial for travelers to research safe neighborhoods, avoid deserted areas after dark, and be cautious when displaying valuables. Only by taking these precautions can visitors truly experience the magic of Brazil while prioritizing their safety. 8. Mexico. Mexico enchants visitors with its ancient pyramids, vibrant colonial cities, and stunning beaches. Yet, beneath this captivating surface lurks a dangerous reality. Powerful drug cartels exert a stranglehold over vast swaths of the country, fueling a climate of violence, extortion, and turf wars. This ruthless grip casts a long shadow, with innocent bystanders often caught in the crossfire. While popular tourist destinations like Cancun and Playa del Carmen are generally safer due to heavy security presence, venturing outside these havens requires extreme caution. Travelers must remain vigilant, following travel advisories and staying clear of regions known for cartel activity. Only by respecting these boundaries can visitors experience the true magic of Mexico without putting themselves at risk. 7. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea captivates with its untouched rainforests, vibrant coral reefs, and unique tribal cultures. However, this island paradise harbors a dark secret, rampant crime. Violent conflicts fueled by tribal tensions have plagued rural areas for generations, creating a cycle of insecurity. Venturing outside established tourist paths can be perilous for anyone, even seasoned travelers. Urban centers offer little respite. Major cities like Port Moresby and Lae grapple with high rates of armed robbery, carjacking, and gang violence. These crimes often target unsuspecting individuals, leaving them traumatized and vulnerable. The lack of robust law enforcement creates an atmosphere of impunity, further discouraging travel. While the allure of Papua New Guinea's natural wonders is undeniable, the significant safety risks necessitate extreme caution. Unless the purpose of travel is absolutely essential, it's best to admire this country's beauty from afar. 6. Russia. Russia's sprawling landscapes, from the iconic onion domes of St. Basil's Cathedral to the vast expanse of the Siberian wilderness, hold an undeniable mystique. However, this captivating exterior masks a troubling reality. Beneath the surface lies a dark underbelly of corruption, organized crime, and human trafficking. These criminal enterprises have woven themselves into the fabric of Russian society, wielding immense power and influence. They can manipulate political processes and ruthlessly exploit vulnerable individuals. Traveling in Russia necessitates a heightened sense of awareness. Bribery attempts, often disguised as seemingly innocuous fees by officials, can be a frustrating hurdle. Law enforcement can also be unpredictable, with arbitrary stops and questioning a possibility. While Russia's cultural and historical treasures are undeniably fascinating, visitors must be prepared to navigate these potential obstacles and prioritize their safety by staying informed and exercising extreme caution throughout their journey. 5. El Salvador. El Salvador, a pint-sized Central American nation, unfortunately holds a grim record, one of the world's highest homicide rates. Notorious gangs like MS-13 and Barrio 18 wield a stranglehold over entire neighborhoods, shrouding them in a constant threat of violence. This pervasive danger extends beyond gang turf wars, with violent crime a constant undercurrent. Even tourists seeking a glimpse of El Salvador's beauty can become targets for theft and extortion, making travel a risky proposition. 4. Honduras. Honduras, another Central American nation, finds itself tragically entangled with crime and violence. Drug trafficking rings operate with impunity, fueling gang activity and territorial disputes. This toxic mix, coupled with a history of political instability, creates a volatile situation where lawlessness reigns. For travelers, venturing into Honduras requires extreme caution. Local travel advisories should be meticulously researched and strictly followed to avoid dangerous areas. Even with these precautions, the risk of encountering violence remains high, making Honduras a destination best visited only under the most essential circumstances. 3. Venezuela. Venezuela's once vibrant economy and bustling cities have been tragically eclipsed by a crippling economic and political crisis. This turmoil has created a breeding ground for violent crime, leaving a nation teetering on the brink. From opportunistic muggings on the streets to the chilling rise of kidnappings, danger lurks around every corner. Widespread corruption further undermines public safety as law enforcement becomes unreliable and justice remains elusive. Given this perilous state, travel to Venezuela is simply not worth the risk. Only when the situation stabilizes significantly and a sense of security returns can tourists even begin to consider exploring this beautiful but troubled country. 2. Yemen. Yemen's plight is a heartbreaking story of a nation ravaged by a brutal civil war. The humanitarian crisis unfolds alongside rampant crime, creating a nightmarish situation for its citizens. Years of relentless conflict have shattered any semblance of law and order, leaving a vacuum filled by violence and desperation. Kidnappings for ransom, armed robberies targeting any valuables, and even indiscriminate attacks on civilians have become a terrifying reality. Venturing into Yemen for any reason is not just ill-advised, it's putting yourself in grave danger. Travelers should avoid Yemen at all costs. Instead, consider focusing your energy and resources on supporting the numerous relief efforts working tirelessly to alleviate the suffering of the Yemeni people. By contributing financially, raising awareness, or advocating for peace, you can make a real difference in the lives of those most affected by this ongoing tragedy. 1. Afghanistan. Afghanistan holds the unfortunate distinction of being the world's most crime-ridden nation. Decades of unrelenting war have ravaged the country, leaving a legacy of despair and instability. The Taliban's oppressive rule further tightens its grip on a population burdened by widespread poverty. In this desperate situation, crime often becomes a grim necessity for survival. From petty theft to fuel desperation, to the ever-present threat of organized terrorism, danger lurks around every corner. The plight of the Afghan people should never fade from our collective conscience. We must strive to foster peace and stability in the region through any means possible. Humanitarian aid, diplomatic efforts, and international cooperation are all crucial steps towards a brighter future for Afghanistan. This video painted a grim picture, but there's hope. Organizations around the world are working to combat crime, address its root causes, and build safer communities. If this topic moves you, consider supporting these initiatives with your time, donations, or by spreading awareness. Together, we can work towards a world where everyone feels safe. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay vigilant, travel safe, and remember that crime is a global issue we must face collectively. Until next time.